Hey guys, let me show you a simple, easy way to give different headphone mixes to different players in your group, band, whatever you have. So each person can hear something different. Let me show you. A lot of times I just send the stereo out and everybody hears the same thing. And a lot of times that works. But inevitably somebody will say, hey, can you turn me up? Or hey, can you turn that person down? And what do? Here's a simple way to fix that. Okay, so here's our tracks. We got drums in dark blue, bass in pink, guitars in light blue, and then vocals here. And then these other ones would be for effects, our master bus, our master fader. So let's say we want to make a different headphone mix just for our drummer right here in blue. How do we do that? Okay, so a simple way to do it is go to Sends, choose Bus. I'm going to choose 9 and 10. And if you hold Option on a Mac, probably Alt on Windows, I'm not sure, Windows guys, sorry, and hold Option and hit on the bus, it will load it for every track. And if you notice here, now I have a bus on every single track. Holding Option Command M, I'm going to make the tracks bigger so you can see what's going on here. So you can see kick, kick, snare, snare. So on my first track here, if I want this bass drum, I want these same sounds on this mixing board to go to the send. A simple way to do this, to copy all these faders, the whole mix, without having to reset it up and go one by one and turn this one up and go over here and turn this one up and pan it to match all of the settings, is to just go up to here to Edit, Automation, Copy to Send. Choose what you want to copy. In my case, I want to do volume because I want them to hear these. And pan, I want the panning to stay so they hear the mix as I got it set up. Then you tell it what send you're going to go to. In my case, it's going to be E, because right here it says sends A through E. So the top one will be A, B, C, D, E. They're in that order. So it's going to be E. Once I hit E, now watch what happens. When I go to any of these, they are set up exactly as my mix. The panning, they mimic this. You can see that's pan 71, that's 71. This is 25, that's 25. And the volumes are the exact same. So this allows you to have another mix of the exact same thing on your mixing board for your headphones. Now, there's another thing we need to do to this. I'm going to open up one of these here. Once again, hold Option, and you want to put this in pre-fader. So hold Option, hit pre. That way, see how they all turn blue? That means when I turn this up or down, it will not affect this volume. See that? If I don't have it in pre, whatever I do here is going to make this volume heard less. Let me play that for you so you can see.
Let's do the town tonight.
Let's just do the drums. So let's watch our kick drum here. Let's make this easy. So here's my kick drum. The same kick drum here. If you watch this volume here, when I turn this down, watch what happens. See, that's going down. That is why we want to use pre. Because whatever you do here, say you're tracking and you solo something or whatever, they're going to hear that in the headphones and it's going to mess them up. So by leaving this in pre, hold Option, hit pre, they all turn blue. Whatever I do here now does not affect their volume whatsoever or their mix. If I go up, it doesn't go up. If I go down, even though these are off now, you can see it's still coming through. That's key in giving them their own independent mix. Now you can still go through theirs and adjust them to however you want, and they will not affect these either. So this gives you the independent mix, and if you need more, one for a guitar player, a drummer, bass player, you would do the same procedure. You would just make another bus for another headphone mix. And you would do the exact same thing we just did. Now, the last thing you need to do is we need to assign this. Since I told it to be 9 and 10, I need it to go to 9 and 10 on an aux. So let's make an aux here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go aux. I'm going to go stereo. And there it is. I'm going to call it headphones. We'll just say drum headphone. Okay, so this will be our drummer's headphone here. Now I need to assign it. Okay, so now I got my headphone bus over here, and now this headphone mix, all of these are coming over here to my auxiliary on 9 and 10. As you can see there, 9 and 10. The last thing I need to do is I need to set up the output. I'm telling it to go 3 and 4, but 3 and 4 is not set up in Pro Tools yet. And to do that, we go to Setup, I/O, and we just tell 3 and 4 output what we want it to do. In my case, I got bus. I just need to tell it to be 3 and 4 output. There it is. Yours will probably say something different, but as you can see here now, it's highlighted. It's no more grayed out like it was, and now it's active. We are not going to hear it because it's not coming through my system, but if I showed you my interface, so you see it, but you're not going to hear it because I don't have an output assigned to 3 and 4. So I'm going to put on 1 and 2 so you can hear it. And this headphone mix now is coming here. And that would normally go to that player's headphone that wants something different. So now if we wanted to just hear just the headphone mix, this is what it sounds like. And let's say that guy wants, or gal wants something, the snare louder. Or less of it. And you do that with every bus that you created, every headphone mix you created. If you need more of them, you just follow the same procedure. You pick another bus and you just say, we'll just say for the heck of it, 7 and 8. I hold option, and there I go with another one. And then I got to put them all in pre. And then if I want to copy them, you go back up to edit, automation, copy to send. We're going to go this time to D because that's the next one up. So A, B, C, D. And I hit OK. And now if I go here, we should have saw that. What did I do wrong? Oh, you know what I did? This is a good lesson here. I didn't highlight what I wanted to copy. I only highlighted this headphone one. So this is the only one that got copied. So to copy them all, I need to highlight the ones I want. In this case, I'm just going to do the drums. I'm going to go copy to send by automation, copy to send, D. And now when I go here, you'll see it on D. Same thing. The pan, everything. So that would be like, maybe we could say this will go to this one and we'll call it guitar headphone mix. You get the idea. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. If this video helped you at all, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching.